Do you have any other color jokes? I mean, he's just blue and yellow.
Did you just say, do we have any other colored jokes?
I knew you were going to say that.
Fucking Jimmy the Greek over here. I don't want to...
Jimmy the Greek.
How about Jimmy the Greek gets kicked out for being a racist? Meanwhile, they call him the Greek. Homophobic.
Yeah.
Well, I think it shows
Earlier
solidarity.
he was racist, and now he's homophobic.
Well, I think it shows solidarity. All right, this next one. That's fine.
What are you afraid of?
Yeah. It's almost like it's a test. Like if you laugh, then you're an asshole or something like that.
Right, exactly. If you laugh at him?
Yeah, at that joke, at that particular joke. It's like a test. You're testing me.
It's always a test with this fucker. Do you want to hear my impression of the
That's going to be you if you don't lose weight.
Do you want to hear my impression of the 9/11 call from Johnny Carson?
The 911 call.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
But 9/11 was a national tragedy.
Yes, it was.
Why do you laugh at that?
You said it.
Johnny Carson died at 80 years old.
Okay, Johnny Carson died at 80 years old. Would you like to hear my impression?
And this is what I used to look like. That's Fathom right there. And
That's you?
that's me.
Are you serious?
Yeah, that was on a good day too.
Is that like a fake picture?
No, that's not a fake picture.
So how old were you then? You were 24?
Yeah, I was probably about 24, 25. And
How much did you weigh?
well, at that point, I think the largest I got up to was about 250. There I was probably about, I don't know, close, coming up on 250.
Do I look like that fucking fat pig?
I'll bet you we could.
It's got to be bigger than the rest now.
Well, let's see what I can do.
But that wasn't your club of choice, though, probably. You're
Well,
probably
you know,
an improv guy.
I was a little bit of both. Can we get our check too, please?
I met you first. You'll never remember this because I was just
remember
hanging out. Where did we meet?
Crazy Girls?
Crazy Girls. Talk about truth in advertising and that fucking thing. Okay, we're back with Adam Egret and Egret, rather.
Guy goes into a dentist's office. Yeah. Dentist said, "What are you doing here?" He said, "I think I'm a moth."
A moth.
A moth. He said, "What?" "I think I'm a moth." He said, "Well, you have mental problems. You need to go see a psychiatrist." He said, "I know." He said, "You're in a dentist's office." He said, "I know." He said, "What are you doing here? Why did you come here?" He said, "The light was on."
Never, they said, never take a step back once that pig comes out. Otherwise, the pig owns the hierarchical status between the two of you.
Yeah.
In fact, take a step towards the pig. Never did I deny my nature more, I'm a vegetarian, than stepping towards this unholy looking creature.
It is.
I did it anyway.
It is an unholy creature, for God's sakes. Jesus threw the demons in them and let them go over the cliff.
Jesus thought that they were simply a receptacle for demons. And then even then, get them over a cliff. It wasn't like let them live in the barnyard full of demons.
You know, spit, it's just...
What did you say right before she said, "I'm wet"? That sounds sexy to me.
I was saying, I don't know, you want to get a bite, a movie, I'm wet. So I'm going to try. I tried that on other women. It doesn't work.
Okay, so I'll be Kathy Griffin.
And be me?
And you be you.
I don't know this area. Actually, it was around Centinela. You want, I don't know, see a movie, get a bite to eat?
I'm wet.
Ja Rule's taxes are just like his music. No one can remember the last time he released anything.
No, it's not. That's just a sad observation.
Yeah.
But
Well, listen to this. Catherine Zeta-Jones admitted she is bipolar half the time. She's deliriously happy, and the other time she has to suck an old man's cock. That's dirty. Come on, man. Let's be. Why did the moron throw the clock out the window?
Why?
Because it reminded him of Richard Clock, the man convicted of knife raping his wife. Good God Almighty! Jesus.
There used to be some. All right.
I'm sorry, I didn't know that one was coming. She was named after the biblical figure Ruth, which covers both of our religions.
Thank you.
The book of Ruth was in the Old Testament.
The book of Ruth? Is that really a book?
You're not familiar with the book of Ruth?
No.
Do you know the book of Ruth?
No, but every time you talk about Ruth, you always refer to the chapter of Jonah.
Oh, that's true, yeah.
The whale.
Yeah, that's my little joke. Our guest with us, the hilarious Tom Green.
Hey, thanks.
How
Thanks,
are you,
Mike.
Tom?
Good. I'm doing real good. Thanks for having me on the show.
So happy to have you.
Yeah,
as
Adam.
the-
How are you? It's good to see you again.
You know Adam Eager?
Yeah, I know
Absolutely,
Adam
yeah.
from the Tempe Improv and the Comedy Store.
That's
yeah.
right.
What are you doing here?
I'm just helping Norm out.
Yeah.
Well, this was bound to happen sooner or later. Well, I'm sure he'll be here any second now. It's live. I know what I'll do. What I always do. When I'm in trouble, I read the newspaper. Maybe we'll find out something interesting. Oh, I know what I'll do. I'll read the obituaries. At my age, I'm always refreshing to find out that I'm not in them. Oh, come on. Why would you think that's funny? God damn, Fred. Jesus Christ, that was the worst part of the story. Okay, but why do you think he did that? What would be the explanation? Why would he only attack? Why would his victims that he chose only be either mentally handicapped or African Americans?
Because people in those days didn't care when those people were vanished.
You're
right.
thinking like Albert Fish now. Mine says 420 was the birthday of Austrian-born German politician and the leader of the National Socialist German Workers' Party, a fella went by the name of Adolf Hitler.
But he's saying that zero.
And he's saying no.
Yeah.
He's saying that would be as unconscionable for him as to agree with a Holocaust revisionist. And I said, are you going to bring up the fucking Holocaust every time you give me a physical? This guy, he's got a tattoo. He's 96. I know his backstory. I started a hunger strike. That's right.
I picked you up this morning. You remember that?
Yes.
We went to Denny's. You had 2 eggs over my hammy and half my pancakes. Then on the way over here, we stopped at 7-Eleven. You remember that?
Yeah.
You had a few hot dogs and a big bag of pork rinds.
Yeah.
And 5 minutes ago, you had 4 donuts and a chip wedge.
Yeah, well, you snooze, I eat half your fucking pancakes, fucker.
You know, I'm old enough to remember back to simpler, more innocent times when the worst thing you'd hear about the news was hijacked jetliners flying into buildings.
Oh, now, Gilbert, you're going to get into trouble again.
Oh God, man! It was something like don't take a shot from a girl at a bar because it looks ridiculous. It's never good. I think the punchline was is this a Care Bear cum shot or something? It was really ridiculous. I don't remember it. It was so long ago, but that was the gist of it, and that's why I don't do stand up anymore.
You should open with it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I should open and close with it.
He can't even tell his own joke.
Because I lived in
Because
Venice.
I think you'll just go to sleep because you don't want to drive,
Yeah.
right?
Well, I used to sleep in my car and then.
Because you're so far away from the comedy clubs.
Well, because I used to live by you in
Yeah,
Venice.
yeah.
And then I moved to Hollywood. But when I lived in Venice, I would drive into Hollywood and I would do shows and like party really hard.
Yeah.
And I don't like drinking and driving, so I would either sleep in my
He's
car.
against that.
I slept in my car once for 6 nights in a row.
6 nights? This is what I have to work with, you know? I mean, we're going to get in trouble for this kind of stuff.
Yeah, I mean, you know.
I thought they were.
I mean, you know what I mean? Gay people, this is it's funny when I see, like on TV, a guy, I just go, how out of touch are you? Not him, but him too. But I mean, you know what I mean? Like some governor will go, I'm against gays. You go, what? Like, just pretend you're not against them. Like, don't you understand? Made in America. Are you a jingoist?
What is that?
Someone who only loves things made in America?
No. But it's a nice thing.
Yeah.
And
take a look.
it's cast iron.
It's
if I
cast
remember.
iron.
Iron?
Cast iron grilling grates
Are
that are
you kidding when you say iron?
You know what? Don't be like fucking Larry King. That motherfucker, I say iron and he's up my asshole for fucking 4 days. Oh, I love Barry Morgan.
I love Barry.
I
Really
haven't
funny
seen him
writer.
forever.
Me neither. He had a heart attack a long time ago, and he's fine. And then the doctor made him go on a vegan diet. He had to lose weight because he was overweight.
Yeah.
So I don't see him for like 10 years. And then I get on a plane, I'm sitting next to him. He's heavier now than he was back then.
Wow.
And I said, how's it going, Barry? He goes, I'm doing all right. My doctor wants me to get back down to my heart attack weight.
Sure, junkyard dogs are mean, but the meanest dogs are generally found guarding concentration camps. And it says here, there's a note. Early versions of the Jim Croce's 1973 smash hit Big Bad Leroy Brown. Do you remember that song?
Tell the people the best.
No, do you know what you just said?
It
Do you have
included.
any idea what you just read?
This says.
No, did you have any idea what you just read?
I found one.
Oh, good.
Yes.
Okay.
This is a positive one. Thoroughly enjoyed it from top to bottom.
Great.
One minor problem. The set.
Oh.
It's just too distracting. Why are there so many clocks? We're not tuning in to see what time it is in Hong Kong. We're tuning in to listen to comedians doing comedy. Plus some douchebag, I don't know who he was, but I like to punch him right in the fucking face. Why didn't you answer his question?
What was his question?
Ask it again.
Don't ask that again. That
ask
was
that
the
again.
dumbest
Too loud.
goddamn question I've ever heard.
You just want to know where you got it?
Yeah, well, I gotta tell you where I got it, at Ralph's. That's where I got it.
Any particular Ralph's?
Yes, no, it's at Beverly Hills Ralph's.
Okay.
I got it in the meat section.
The one on Beverly.
Beverly Drive,
Oh.
okay.
So afterwards, I went up to Larry Flint, and I'm very uncomfortable around anyone's wheelchair
Right.
or any sick person.
You're worried about it. You don't know what to say. You don't know if to address it or not.
Yeah, and I'm worried about my own mortality.
You think it's almost infectious.
Yes, I really do believe that they don't tell you how many contagious things there are. So I got close up to him, which you have to do with these fellas, and I said, "Hi, Larry," and he said, "Hi, I want you to sign up for Dollar Shave Club by going to dollarshaveclub.com/Norm. You will get high-quality razors sent to your door."
That's not, come on. You guys are being sponsored by these people.
No, but listen. You can get high-quality razors sent to your door.
That's good.
It's a little frightening.
A stream of consciousness. Woody Allen's favorite comedian was Henny Youngman. In other words, he'd tell you a joke like this and then go like this and go like this. You know what I mean? You go from this. I go to the doctor, and the doctor said to me, "You look great. You're going to live till you're 60." I said, "I am 60. What did I tell you?" Yeah, that's funny.
That's funny. What do you think of this? Hey, how about this? Take my wife, please. You think of that joke? 3-word setup, 1-word punchline, 4-word joke.
I gotta call my sponsor.
We got a sponsor?
No, no. My sponsor, Argus Hamilton.
Oh, that's Guy. Your sponsor.
Yeah, my sponsor.
Explain to the folks what a sponsor is.
Oh, he's supposed to help me stay off the booze. And
Yeah, his name's Argus Hamilton.
He's a great guy.
Yeah, he's a great guy. He's from the Comedy Store. I want to tell you a little secret I found out about Argus Hamilton.
What?
He was a huge fucking drunk, too. Hey, listen, have you noticed my enormous weight gain? I've gained 45 pounds. I'm telling you, my manager, my landlord rather, he managed to get rid of 230 pounds of ugly fat. He evicted me. Why are you even here? Go to mangrate.com and enter the coupon code NORM for their $19.99 Father's Day special. Because Mangrate, do you have a father? Mangrate is the perfect gift for this Father's Day. Is he alive?
Yeah.
Yeah. 100% made in America. If he was dead, it would have been a really bad moment in the commercial. I'm using so much of it now.
Yeah.
But I'm still getting fat.
Yeah. Well,
I don't quite understand.
How is that even possible?
I don't know.
I was going to ask
I have
you
to
that.
talk to a gastroenterologist.
you don't have any now, do you? Any crack now?
Oh, no, I don't know.
No.
Well,
You smoked
after
it
you
all.
do it for a while, you do not share.
Yeah.
Learn that one the hard way.
You go, I'm out. But meanwhile, you're not out, and you do everyone else's crack with them.
Yeah.
And then you sneak off into the bathroom and do your own crack.
Right.
All right, well, I'll lose it. You know what I mean?
You'll lose it.
I'll lose it eventually.
I know you will. I know
You know
will.
why I started to gain the weight, I told you.
I don't remember.
I'm up 45 pounds, and it was for a role in a movie.
That's right, it was.
Anyways, whatever.
What was the role for again?
It wasn't a particular role, but I figured they always need a big fat guy in a movie. Turns out they don't. They have plenty of fat guys that are much more experienced at acting and at being a fat guy than I am.